Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Inspiration from A to Z 15-minute moments. This is the poetry segment. My name is Tamika Harris, and I'm president and CEO of Always Truth Incorporated. Before I tell you a little bit more about myself, let me just introduce my two guests informally. We have Dr. Tanya Sessoms, who's going to recite a poem. And then we have Sapheria Emani with Inspired Growth, who recite a poem as well. For those of you who don't know what Inspiration from A to Z 15-minute moments is about, we focus on a page in the book and we connect it to how that page in the book relates to our life story. So we're saying these poems focus on believing in yourself, the B page, believe in yourself, and also positive thinking. So we know that you're going to be inspired and motivated when you hear us share our poems. Positive thinking says positive thinking leads to positive speaking. We know you're going to be inspired, so please share this post with others, tag your friends, because this is a segment that they are not going to want to miss. Like I said, I'm Tamika Harris. The name of my company is Always Truth Incorporated, and we're dedicated to teaching, reaching, and uplifting to help inspire people of all ages. And we focus on building confidence and character through the use of motivational speaking. I'm an educator, a poet. This is my CD, my poetry CD, Don't Settle, which can be found on iTunes. And the link is also below too. And then I also have books, and I'm excited about my new book. You all have Inspiration from A to Z. And then now my new book that will be released on December 15th on our anniversary date. So please go get it. Get this copy. It will inspire you all. I'm telling you. And then it's just a picture of me and my family. And it says, I hope you see yourself the way we see you. So we're just talking to our children and telling them how they're destined for greatness. So get your copy from Amazon today. But now let's focus back on the matter at hand. We are going to have a poetry segment today. So I'm going to begin by telling you a little bit about my poem, I Am Free, and how it got developed, actually, because I was always a writer. Can you all say the same thing too? That you always enjoyed writing?
Yes.
Always. So we all enjoy writing. Let me tell you all, we all have something in common that we found out by talking on the phone with each other. We all have a degree in ed leadership, student administration personnel, and higher education. Dr. Tanya has her doctorate degree in that. So that's very rare for people to have a degree in higher education with ed leadership. So we have that in common. We all like to write. And it's funny how the things that we go through in our experiences help us to produce the products that we do. I'm sure you can relate to that too, Sapheria. And then Dr. Tanya with writing the poems in it. Our experience, we wonder why we go through these struggles, and we have these tests, but the tests turn into testimonies, and then it turns into something that you can help other people with. You never heard of a motivational speaker motivating somebody who never went through anything. And so my poem, I Am Free. Look, let me tell you, I was driving in the car, praying to God, because I was worrying way too much. I started teaching in 2000, resigned from teaching in 2005, just stepped on faith and doing what I felt like God was calling me to do. My principal hired me back to be a vendor, and I ended up working at the company. I was still worrying, because that's a big leap of faith to quit your job. Now you have to pay for your own health insurance. So I was worrying every day. So I was literally crying in the car. You remember when you had tape recorders in the car? I said, Lord, please help me stop worrying. And I was literally crying. And then I say, how are these words coming to my head? Yeah, I grabbed the tape recorder while I'm driving, so unsafe. I grabbed it out the glove compartment. And then the words actually came out like this. I am free as a bird that is flying in the air. See, I was bonded by the chains of worry. I worry about how I'm going to pay my bills. I worry about this and worry about that. But now I am free. See, I'm free of thinking negatively. Now walk with the spirit of expectancy. I expect great things to happen. I know if I train my mind to think the right things, that I will not let my negative thoughts overwhelm me. I had to replace the negativity with positivity, and that I be able to be free. There are no chains holding me back anymore. I was almost like a prisoner in jail, But the only difference between me and the prisoner is that I wasn't aware that I was locked up. I was not free. My mind was chained up with worry, doubt, and confusion. Then I had to replace that worry with optimism, had to replace that doubt with faith, had to replace confusion with certainty. So you can do the same thing. You can become free. Whatever it is that you might be worrying about, whether it be where your next meal will come from, you might be wondering what happened with you and your relationship. You might be wondering how you're going to pay your bills because you live in paycheck to paycheck. I know this world can be tough, but I want to encourage you to become optimistic. Wake up every day with the spirit of expectancy. Expect great things to happen. Surround yourself with positive people. Positive people helps to encourage and motivate you, and you will think positive thoughts. Your thoughts become your words become your action become your habit becomes your destiny. Therefore, you want to speak positive words into your life. Your positive words will help to create a positive destiny. See, you want a positive destiny, and you want to replace that negativity with positivity so that you become as free as a bird that is flying in the sky. So you become free like me.
Very nice. Yes, 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 definitely.
Thank you. Not kidding. It came out just like that. I wrote it and then I produced my CD with all my different experiences entitled Don't Settle. Sapheria, tell us about your journey with the poem that you're going to share with us, and tell us a little bit about your business and what you do and your event that's coming up that I'm excited to attend.
Okay, so okay, so my name is Sapheria Emani, and I am the creator of Inspired Growth. This is a brand that is dedicated to inspiring women to just grow in all aspects of life, just to grow mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and just all the above. So I'm here to help you and motivate you. I'm along the way, and so I generally just spread my positivity through creative writing, stationery products, motivational speaking, and also now event planning. So just as Miss Tamika said, I am hosting a St. Pete Fall Black Business Expo on November 21st from 1 to 6 p.m. at Lake Vista Recreation Center. This came about because I really do have a love for my city, and St. Pete just has so much talent and so much creativity, and I believe that like we have to continue to put that on display. This was also an event to help new business owners to get comfortable speaking about their brand and putting themselves out there. This event is also to inspire the youth to maybe start their own brand, you know. So this is a community event. Bring the kids out. It'll be free food there and free face painting for the kids, raffle giveaways, and performances too. So yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, that was a mouthful. But this poem is called You're Already There, that I'm about to say. So I moved after undergrad. I took like a year off of school, and I ended up the following year going to Georgia Southern University. This was when I took the leap of faith. I moved out of state. I really didn't know what I was doing. I just kind of took that leap of faith. I knew where I kind of wanted to go, but I was a little nervous of my new placement where I was at. And I really didn't know if this was the right move for me. But however, I knew I was exactly where I was supposed to be. And one day I was just in my apartment. Um, I was just feeling the emotions and it came to me and I just started writing and this is it. So the universe always finds a way to place us where we need to be. It's easy to question the unknown, and if I'm being quite honest, we have all feared it. Not knowing the ending outcome leaves our soul in a constant battle of a blank fulfillment, and then we end up chasing nothing but fears. But what is a dream if you're afraid to fall asleep? Give yourself time to seek and to discover yourself. In this journey of yours, live beyond what is presented to you day by day. Absorb, learn, and prosper. The process of your personal growth won't be easy, but your future self encourages you to stay. Know that you have lived as long as the universe and y'all share a special bond, which means you just can't pack up and walk away. Live beyond your fears and know that you are already there. Peace and light.
Nice, nice.
Love it, love it, love
Yes,
it. Give us
yes.
some feedback to the viewers. Give us some feedback. Inspire, tag other people because I know her words inspired you. Thank you so much, Sapheria, for sharing that poem. Dr. Tanya,
Hey.
she's going to have a poetry book released soon. So you have to check back. She'll share it with me too, and I'll post it on my page and help market it for her. But tell us a little bit about yourself and your poem.
Well, I am an educator. I have been teaching on a college level for, roughly 16, 17 years now. And the poem is a composite of working with adult students and watching the obstacles and the challenges that they have faced, the escape hatches that they have utilized, and recognizing that the, the eclectic experiences is something that needs to be addressed. The fear of continuing to move forward in your life because you have been told that you're just not good enough. The poem is a composite of ways to overcome those obstacles.
Okay, we're ready to hear it. Tell us the title of the poem.
0 o'clock.
All right.
It's 0 o'clock, and I'm nestled in wrestling with the screams of incomplete dreams once again. I'm not trying to succumb to circumstance. Perhaps I'm just a casualty of happenstance, a victim of messages embraced as truth, still in search of me, not a carbon copy of you, left on a dusty shelf because of what you did or could not do. Here I stand, a victim of mental poverty, through self-imposed futility, swallowing force-fed deception, only because I did not know that misery loved company, willfully accepting that label because I was conditioned to believe that was all I am, blindly accepting your loser taunts until they transcended to be my own thoughts. Stay in your place. You're just too uppity, you said. Stay in your place. Eventually, you'll be disgraced. That's not your calling. You're so outclassed. But like Dr. King, I am free at last. I've always carried success within me. In the process of becoming, I found my voice. It's not by chance. I've learned it has always been my choice. I've always been meant to realign with my body, spirit, and to cultivate this questioning, developing, and compelling mind. I dare you for trying to foster self-doubt. I self-nurtured through wisdom, and in spite of you, like a darkened stain, I found the strength to rub it out. It is self-reliance that carries me to take ownership of a purpose-driven life indeed. And that is exactly what I will lead.
All right.
Yeah.
Drop us some feedback. Drop us some feedback. That was powerful. I mean, if you hear all of her poems, the collection of her poems, I'm saying you're going to want to purchase her poetry book because you can tell as she speaks so eloquently and just her words just flow so smoothly. And she has like a collection of poems that she shared with me. And I'm just excited to read it. They're deep, but I love them and they will touch the lives of many people. She's been able to sit on different panels with other people and she really will impact the world and the community just like Sapheria Emani will with her products. She has stickers. She's going to have bangles and bracelets, and she has shirts and a whole line of products. So just go to her event next Saturday at Lake Vista Rec Center to find out more. I want to thank you all for being on Inspiration from A to Z, 15-minute moments, the poetry segment. You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. This is Tamika Harris of Always Truth Incorporated signing off.